You are here today because something inside you is calling for more. That fire in your gut, that whisper in your heart, is not just a feeling, it's your potential screaming to be unleashed. And I'm telling you right now, once you master what I'm about to share, your life will never be the same. Every single person who has ever achieved greatness started exactly where you are right now. They weren't born special. They weren't chosen. They simply decided to tap into the incredible power that lives within each and every one of us. And that is what we're going to do today. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is not about luck or circumstances. It is about mastering one fundamental truth. You are the author of your own story. Every thought, every decision, every action you take is shaping your reality right this very second. Most people never realize this. They go through life thinking they are at the mercy of their environment, their past, or other people's opinions. They are living someone else's script instead of writing their own. And that, my friends, is the biggest tragedy of all. But not you. Not anymore. Because today, we are going to flip that script. We're going to show you how to take the pen of your life firmly in your own hands and start writing the masterpiece you were born. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That sounds great. But I have tried to change before. It never works. Let me tell you something. Change is not just possible, it's inevitable. The only question is whether you're going to be the one directing that change or if you're going to let life push you around. The key is understanding that true lasting change doesn't come from outside. It's not about finding the perfect job or the perfect partner or the perfect set of circumstances. Real transformation starts from within. It begins the moment you decide to take full responsibility for your life. Think about a time when you were truly passionate about something. Maybe it was a hobby, a project, or a goal you were working towards. Remember how alive you felt? How obstacles seemed to melt away in the face of your determination. That wasn't luck. That was you tapping into your true power. Now imagine if you could bring that same energy, that same passion, to every area of your life. Imagine waking up every single day with a fire in your belly and a crystal clear vision of where you're going. That's what mastering your mindset can do for you. But let's get one thing straight. This is not about positive thinking or wishful dreaming. This is about rewiring your brain at the deepest level. It's about challenging every limiting belief you have ever held and replacing it with an unshakable conviction in your own potential. Your mind is like a supercomputer. And right now, for most of you, that supercomputer is running on outdated software. It's filled with beliefs and habits that were programmed into you by your parents, your teachers, your culture, and most of them are holding you back. But here's the good news. You have the power to upgrade that software. You have the ability to reprogram your mind for success, abundance, and fulfillment. And once you do that, once you align your thoughts with your deepest desires, there's nothing you can't achieve. Let me give you an example. Think about the last time you faced a major setback or failure. How did you react? Did you beat yourself up? Did you tell yourself you weren't good enough? Did you give up on your dreams? That's the old software talking. That's the voice of fear and self-doubt that's been holding you back. But what if, instead of seeing failure as the end, you saw it as feedback? What if every setback became a stepping stone to something greater? That's the mindset of champions. That's the attitude that turns ordinary people into world changers. And it's a skill you can develop starting right now. Become aware of your thoughts. Most people go through life on autopilot, never questioning the constant chatter in their heads. But that chatter is shaping your reality. So start listening. Start catching those negative self-talks, those limiting beliefs, those excuses you make. And when you catch them, challenge them, ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this just an old story I've been telling myself? You will be amazed at how many of your so-called truths are nothing more than habits of thought. Next, start feeding your mind with empowering ideas. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not those who drag you down. Read books that expand your horizons. Listen to podcasts that inspire you. Fill your mind with possibility and watch how your world starts to change. But awareness and input are just the beginning. The real magic happens when you start taking consistent action. You see, your brain learns through repetition. Every time you push past your comfort zone, every time you do something you thought was impossible, you are literally rewiring your neural pathways. So I said bold goals for yourself, not wimpy. Play it safe goals. I'm talking about goals that make your heart race and your palms sweat. Goals that force you to become more than you are right now. It's not about achieving the goal. It's about who you become in the pursuit of that goal. It's about stretching yourself, pushing your limits, and discovering strengths you never knew you had. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This journey is not easy. You are going to face doubts. You are going to face setbacks. There will be days when you want to give up. But that's where real growth happens. That's where champions are made. Remember, pressure creates diamonds. Fire refines gold. It's in those moments of challenge that you have the opportunity to prove to yourself what you are really made of. And let me tell you something. You are made of tougher stuff than you realize. You have reserves of strength, creativity, and resilience that you haven't even tapped into yet. But they're there, waiting for you to claim them. So how do you tap into this inner strength? It starts with your self-talk. The words you say to yourself are incredibly powerful. They shape your beliefs, your actions, and ultimately your reality. From this moment on, I want you to become your own biggest cheerleader. Speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, with unwavering belief. When you face a challenge, instead of saying, I can't do this, say, this is an opportunity for me to grow. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I'm learning and improving every day. These might seem like small changes, but they have a massive impact. Because when you change your words, you change your mindset. And when you change your mindset, you change your life. Fear is the number one thing that holds people back from living their best lives. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. It paralyzes us, keeps us small, keeps us stuck. But here's the truth about fear. It's not real. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. It's your mind playing tricks on you, trying to keep you safe in your comfort zone. But growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. Success doesn't live there. The life of your dreams is waiting for you on the other side of that fear. I want you to see fear as a signpost. When you feel afraid, that's your cue that you are on the right track. It means you are pushing your boundaries, stepping into new territory. And that's exactly where you need to be if you want to create extraordinary results in your life. The next time you feel fear, I want you to lean into it. Feel the adrenaline pumping through your veins and say to yourself, this is what growth feels like. This is what becoming more feels like. And then take action. Take that leap. Make that call. Start that business. Ask that person out. Do the thing that scares you because that's where your power lies. Because once you master your mindset, once you learn to push past your fears, you need a compelling reason to keep going. You need a vision that pulls you forward, even on your toughest days. Your purpose is not something you find. It's something you create. It's the unique contribution that only you can make to the world. And it's born at the intersection of your passions, your skills, and the needs of the world around you. So I want you to think big. Don't just ask yourself what you want to do. Ask yourself what problem you want to solve. What legacy do you want to leave? How do you want to be remembered? These are big questions, I know, but you're capable of big answers. You're capable of so much more than you have allowed yourself to believe up until now. When you start living with purpose, when you start aligning your actions with your deepest values, life takes on a whole new meaning. Suddenly, obstacles become opportunities. Setbacks become setups for comebacks. Every experience becomes a chance to learn, to grow, to become more. But purpose without action is just daydreaming. So once you have identified your purpose, it's time to create a plan. Break that big vision down into actionable steps. What can you do today, this week, this month to move closer to your goals? And then, most importantly, take consistent action. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't immediate. Because success is not about overnight transformations. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's about the habits you cultivate, the skills you develop, the mindset you maintain. Think about it like compound interest. Every positive action you take, every skill you learn, every fear you overcome, they all add up, and over time they create exponential growth in your life. So start small, but start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it will never come. The perfect moment is right now, and the perfect place to start is exactly where you are. Because no matter how strong your mindset, how clear your purpose or how solid your plan. You can't do this alone, and you shouldn't have to. The people you surround yourself with have a massive impact on your life. They influence your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to be better, who support your dreams. And don't just seek out mentors and role models. Be one yourself. Share what you learn. Lift others up. Because when you help others grow, you grow too. Remember, success is not a zero-sum game. There's plenty to go around. And the more you give, the more you will receive. That's not just feel-good talk. It's a universal law. Something that holds a lot of people back. Perfectionism. So many of us are waiting to start until we have it all figured out. We're waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect version of ourselves. Perfection is a myth. It's a moving target that you will never hit. And it's probably the biggest dream killer out there. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for progress. Embrace the journey. Fall in love with the process of becoming better every single day. And most importantly, learn to love yourself exactly as you are right now. Because true growth doesn't come from a place of self-hatred or dissatisfaction. It comes from a place of self-love and self-acceptance. You are worthy of love and respect right now, exactly as you are. And from that place of worthiness, you can reach for the stars. You can become more without needing to be different. Let's talk about resilience. Because no matter how positive your mindset, no matter how clear your purpose, you are going to face challenges. You are going to have days when everything seems to go wrong. You are going to face criticism, rejection, and failure. But here's what separates the achievers from the dreamers: resilience. The ability to bounce back, the strength to keep going when everything in you wants to quit. And resilience is not something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop. It's a muscle you can strengthen. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you are building that resilience muscle. So from now on, I want you to reframe your challenges. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Because every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. And every failure is a stepping stone to success, if you choose to see it that way. Now, because in the pursuit of your goals, it's easy to get caught up in what you don't have yet. It's easy to focus on the gap between where you are and where you want to be. But true fulfillment doesn't come from achieving your goals. It comes from appreciating what you have while you work towards what you want. So start each day with gratitude. Take a moment to appreciate the good in your life, your health, your loved ones, the opportunities you have. Because when you focus on abundance, you attract more abundance into your life. And here's a powerful secret. Gratitude is the antidote to fear and anxiety. When you are feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, shift your focus to what you're grateful for. It's impossible to feel fear and gratitude at the same time. Now, as we start to wrap up, I want to talk about legacy. Because at the end of the day, this is not just about you. It's about the impact you can have on the world around you. Every single one of you has the power to make a difference. You have unique gifts, unique experiences, unique perspectives that the world needs. And when you step into your power, when you live your purpose, you create ripples that go far beyond your own life. Think about the people who have inspired you, the teachers who believed in you, the leaders who showed you what was possible. You have the power to be that person for someone else. So dream big, not just for yourself, but for the world you want to create. Because when you lift yourself up, you lift up those around you. When you transform your life, you create the possibility for others to transform theirs. And that is true success. That's the kind of achievement that lasts long after you are gone. That's the kind of impact that changes not just your life, but the course of history. I want you to make a commitment, not to me, but to yourself. A commitment to step into your power, a commitment to live with purpose, a commitment to become the best version of yourself, not just for your own sake, but for the sake of all those whose lives you touch. Because once you master this, once you truly understand and embody the power of your mindset, your purpose, and your potential, you will never be the same, and neither will the world around you. You have everything you need within you right now. The power to change your life, to achieve your dreams, to make a difference. It's all there, waiting to be unleashed. So what are you waiting for? Your time is now. Your moment is here. Step into your greatness, embrace your power, and get ready for the incredible journey ahead. Remember, you are capable of so much more than you have ever imagined, and the world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can give. So go out there and make it happen. Be bold, be brave, be unstoppable, because once you master this, once you truly step into your power, you will never be the same again. And neither will the world, because when you transform yourself, you become a catalyst for change in everything and everyone around you. Your growth ignites a spark that has the power to light up entire communities, industries, and even nations. Consider this. Every major advancement in human history started with a single individual who dared to think differently, who challenged the status quo, who refused to accept the limitations others tried to impose. From scientific breakthroughs to social movements, from technological innovations to artistic revolutions, they all began with one person who decided to master. So when you commit to this journey of self-mastery, you are not just changing your own life, you are contributing to the evolution of our entire species. You are adding your unique thread to the tapestry of human progress. Think about the ripple effects of your transformation. As you become more confident, more purposeful, more alive, how does that change your interactions with others? How does it influence your family, your friends, your colleagues? When you start showing up as the best version of yourself, you give others permission to do the same. Your courage becomes contagious. Your determination inspires. Your success shows others what's possible. And suddenly, you are not just changing your world, you are changing the world. But let's get specific. How exactly does your personal growth translate into global impact? It starts with your immediate sphere of influence. As you master your mindset and elevate your standards, you naturally begin to expect more from those around you. You stop tolerating negativity, mediocrity, and small thinking, not just in yourself, but in your environment. This shift creates a powerful momentum. Your relationships improve because you are bringing your best self to every interaction. Your work performance skyrockets because you are operating from a place of purpose and passion. Your health improves because you are making choices aligned with your highest good. And people notice. They see the change in you, and it makes them curious. They want to know your secret. And that's when you have the opportunity to share what you have learned, to mentor others, to spread the message of possibility. But it goes even further than that. As you step into your power, you will find yourself naturally drawn to bigger challenges, to more meaningful work. You will start asking yourself, how can I use my talents to solve real problems? How can I contribute to something larger than myself? And that's where the real magic happens. Because when you align your newfound skills and mindset with a greater purpose, you become unstoppable. You start creating solutions to problems that have plagued the society for generations. You innovate in ways that push your entire industry forward. You lead movements that change lives. Think about the great change makers throughout history. They weren't content with personal success alone. They used their mastery as a platform to elevate others, to challenge broken systems, to reimagine what's possible for humanity. You have that same potential within you. The skills you are developing, the mindset you are cultivating, these are the tools that build a better world. Your increased productivity could lead to breakthroughs that save lives. Your improved communication skills could help bridge divides and foster understanding. Your creative problem solving could generate solutions to global challenges. You don't have to wait until you feel ready to start making an impact. Every positive choice you make, every person you inspire, every small act of kindness or courage, it all adds up. It all contributes to the collective elevation of our world. Remember, global change doesn't always look like grand gestures or worldwide recognition. Sometimes it's as simple as being a better parent, which raises more emotionally intelligent children, who then go on to create healthier relationships and workplaces. Sometimes it's about bringing more creativity to your job, which sparks innovation and progress in your field. The beauty of this journey is that as you grow, your vision of what's possible expands. Goals that at once seemed outrageous start to feel achievable. Dreams that you didn't even dare to whisper now become your daily focus. And with each new level you reach, you are able to impact more lives, influence more systems, create more positive change. But be clear, this is not about ego or personal glory. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. It's about understanding that your growth and the world's progress are intimately linked. When you hold yourself back, you are not just limiting your own potential, you are depriving the world of your unique gifts. So I challenge you to think bigger, to dream beyond the boundaries of your current circumstances, to imagine the ripple effects of your transformation spreading out into the world, touching lives you may never even meet. What if your commitment to excellence inspires a young person to believe in themselves and pursue their dreams? What if your example of overcoming adversity gives hope to someone on the brink of giving up? What if your innovative idea sparks a movement that improves millions of lives? These are not just feel-good hypotheticals. This is the very real power you hold when you decide to master your potential. This is the responsibility and the opportunity that comes with true personal growth. And here's an empowering truth. You don't have to have it all figured out to start making a difference. You don't need to wait until you have achieved all your goals or overcome all your challenges. Your journey itself is a powerful testament to the possibility of change. By openly embracing your own growth process, by being vulnerable about your struggles and proud of your progress, you create a roadmap for others. You show that transformation is possible, that it's never too late to change course, that every day offers a new opportunity to choose differently. This transparency, this willingness to share your journey is in itself a radical act in a world that often encourages us to hide our flaws and pretend we have it all together. By being real about your process, you give others the courage to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. And as you continue to evolve, as you push your boundaries and expand your capabilities, you will find that your definition of success changes. It becomes less about personal gain and more about positive impact. You will start measuring your achievements not just in terms of what you have gained, but in terms of what you have given. This shift in perspective is transformative. It turns your personal development journey into a mission of service. It aligns your individual growth with the greater good of humanity. And that alignment is where true fulfillment lies. We are all connected. Your success uplifts others. Your growth creates opportunities for those around you. Your courage emboldens others to be brave. In this interconnected web of humanity, every positive change you make sends ripples far beyond what you can see. I urge you to keep this bigger picture in mind. Remember that your journey is not just about you. It's about all of us. It's about raising the collective consciousness, elevating our shared human experience, and co-creating a world that reflects the best of what we can be. Your commitment to growth, your dedication to excellence, your courage to dream big and act boldly. These are the forces that move humanity forward. These are the qualities that have always driven progress and positive change. So embrace your powwow, own your potential, step fully into the unique role that only you can play in the unfolding story of our world. Because when you do, when you truly master the art of being your best self, you become a force of nature. You become a catalyst for positive change. You become a living, breathing example of what's possible. And in doing so, you don't just change your own life. You change the lives of those around you. You change your community. You change your industry. And yes, you change the world. So let this be your rallying cry, your daily reminder, your ultimate motivate. As you grow, so grows the world. As you elevate yourself, you elevate humanity. As you step into your greatness, you expand the potential of our entire species. This is your moment. This is your mission. This is your opportunity to make a dent in the universe. Seize it with everything you have got. Because once you do, once you fully commit to this path of mastery and service, you will never be the same.